U.S. healthcare companies are winning higher profit forecasts as new biotech drugs hit the market and insurance enrollment rises under the Affordable Care Act. Analysts' profit expectations for the group have risen sharply since the start of the year. It provides some early evidence that President Barack Obama's signature healthcare overhaul could be a long-term source of profit growth for managed care providers. The radical Muslim cleric that was extradited from Britain last year on charges of conspiring to commit terrorism has been acquitted by a court in Jordan. But Abu Qatardar will continue to be held because of separate charges related to a plot to attack tourists during Jordan's New Year celebrations in 2000. The Islamist preacher had previously been sentenced by a Jordanian court to life imprisonment for conspiracy to carry out al-Qaeda-style attacks against the U.S. and other targets. But the court quashed the conspiracy charges today due to lack of evidence. The New Year plot charges will be heard on September 7th. The daughter of a crew member on board the Sewol ferry disaster that sank, killing hundreds of school children, has committed suicide. The 15 surviving crew of the ferry are on trial on charges ranging from negligence to homicide amid public outcry after video footage showed some escaping the sinking vessel as the children followed instructions and stayed on board. The Sewol, overloaded and traveling too fast on a turn, sank off the southwest coast of South Korea on April 16th.
A French court has ordered the man suspected of killing 4 people at the Brussels Jewish Museum to be extradited to Belgium. The Versailles court decided today that Mehdi Amouche should be handed over to Belgium authorities who are investigating last month's museum attack. He was arrested carrying weapons resembling those used in the May 24th killings. The U.S. has disbanded an anti-terror force of elite American troops in the southern Philippines. Originally placed there to ensure al-Qaeda offshoots such as Abu Sayyaf and the Indonesian-based Jamaah Islamiyah do not regain lost ground, a smaller number of special forces will remain to solidify the security of the area. The move marks a new chapter in the long-running battle against an al-Qaeda-inspired movement in the southern Philippines, viewed by the U.S. as a key front in the global effort to keep terrorists at bay.
Kenya has arrested a governor over attacks in the country that killed 65 people. Somalia's al-Shabaab Islamist group claimed responsibility for the attacks this month around Peketoni in Lamu County, but President Uhuru Kenyatta has dismissed that and accused local political networks and local politicians of being behind them. Governor Issa Timami was arrested in connection with the recent deaths in Peketoni area. Many Kenyans accuse the government of doing too little to prevent violence. A study released today in Washington reveals that minorities are seen to be driving the household growth in the U.S. By the year 2025, they will make up nearly half of first-time home buyers. The Joint Center for Housing Studies of Harvard University estimated the number of households, which currently stands at slightly more than 122 million, will increase by between 11.6 million and 13.2 million over 2015 to 2025. In 2025, 36% of households will be headed by minorities.
A shoplifting suspect has been killed by police after he fired a gun in a Los Angeles mall late yesterday evening. The Baldwin Hill Crenshaw Plaza was flooded by police as a suspect fired in the direction of a security guard and ran away on foot. Officers spent about an hour searching the area before a police dog sniffed out the hiding man, whom they shot and who later died at a local hospital. There were no other injuries.